Your dad in heaven has an urgent message for you. God says, open it right now. My beloved, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Your dad in heaven has been watching you quietly. He has seen every moment you tried to stay strong even when your soul felt tired. He has seen the weight that sits on your chest when no one is around. He has seen the tears you hide from the world because you don't want anyone to worry. And today he stepped forward into the divine realm and asked heaven to deliver this message to you because your soul is ready to hear what he has been wanting to tell you. For months his message was blocked by your pain. But today the path opened. Today heaven aligned. Today his voice is reaching you clearly. Your dad says he never left you. Not even for a moment. He wants you to know that he walks beside you in every step. He stands behind you when you hesitate. He goes ahead of you when you fear what is coming. He has been guiding you silently. Protecting you. Strengthening you. And comforting you from a distance you cannot see. My beloved, he knows how much you miss him. He knows the emptiness that rises in your heart during quiet nights. He knows how sometimes you long for just one more conversation. One more hug. One more moment. And he whispers to you now that he has been giving you those moments in ways you didn't recognize. Every time you felt sudden calm. That was him. Every time you felt unexpected strength. That was him. Every time you heard a voice inside telling you not to give up. That was him. And every time something protected you even when you didn't understand why. That was him. He is not gone. He has transformed. He is energy. He is light. He is guidance. He is the invisible shield around your destiny. He wants to tell you that you have survived far more than you were built for. You carried responsibilities that weren't fair. You healed wounds you didn't cause. You gave love even when you received pain. And you kept walking even when life tried to break you. He says you are stronger than you know. Braver than you believe. And far more chosen than you realize. My beloved, your dad says heaven is preparing a shift. A gentle shift. A peaceful shift. A healing shift. Something that will start inside your heart and then flow into your life. You will feel lighter soon. You will feel supported soon. You will feel guided soon. Because heaven has decided you have carried heaviness long enough. Your dad says a blessing with your name on it is already in motion. It is moving toward you like a wave of light. It will touch your finances. It will touch your relationships. It will touch your peace. It will touch your emotional healing. And it will touch your path forward in ways you don't expect. He wants you to trust what is coming. Trust the signs you have been seeing. Trust the calling in your spirit. Trust the moments that feel like déjà vu. Trust the sudden chills. Trust the repeated numbers. Trust the dreams. Trust the inner pull. Because he has been sending these signs to remind you that your next chapter is bigger than your last heartbreak. He says your heart is tired because you have been fighting battles alone. But heaven has reassigned your angels. New protection is around you. New energy is surrounding you. Your dad says he has spoken to God about you. He has asked for your path to be cleared. He has asked for your pain to be lifted. He has asked for your blessings to accelerate. And heaven heard him. Heaven is responding. Heaven is moving. He wants you to release the guilt you carry. Release the fear. Release the heaviness. Release the belief that you have to do everything alone. Because you are not alone. You never were. He says you will soon enter a season of relief. People who hurt you will fade away. Thoughts that kept you stuck will dissolve. Unexpected opportunities will appear. And the right people will enter your life at the right time. My beloved, he says the confusion you feel is temporary. The delays you see are divine. The silence you experience is preparation. Something beautiful is being aligned behind the scenes. Heaven is stitching together a future that will make you grateful you didn't give up. He says to hold on just a little longer. Because the moment you are waiting for is closer than you think. He wants to remind you of the strength inside you. A strength he always admired. A strength that even he learned from watching you. He says every time you rise after falling, heaven celebrates. Every time you forgive, heaven expands. Every time you choose kindness over anger, heaven blesses you. And every time you believe even while hurting, heaven lifts you higher. Your dad says you are one of God's chosen souls. You were chosen for a purpose. You were chosen for a path that will transform others. You were chosen for a destiny that will surprise you. My beloved, he says to breathe. Slow down and breathe. Because a new light is entering your life. A light that will remove confusion. A light that will dissolve fear. A light that will bring clarity. And a light that will bring peace back into your heart. He wants you to know he is standing beside you right now. His hand is on your shoulder. His energy is around your heart. And he is whispering, I am proud of you. I never left you. And I am guiding you into your next chapter. Before this message ends, he wants you to open your heart to receive what heaven is sending. A miracle is approaching you. A breakthrough is forming. And a blessing is on its way with divine speed. He says to like this message, subscribe for more divine guidance, comment Amen, and share this so the blessing can reach others too. Your new season begins now. And your dad in heaven is walking with you into it. Your dad in heaven continues to speak to your spirit with a softness that touches the deepest corners of your heart because he knows there are emotions inside you that you never expressed to anyone, and today he is bringing light to those shadows gently. He says there were moments when you blamed yourself for things that were never your fault. Moments when you wondered if you disappointed him. Moments when you replayed memories and questioned whether you could have done more. He wants you to release all of that now. He wants you to breathe out the guilt that never belonged to you. He wants to lift the weight of self-blame you have been holding for years. My beloved, he says you did more than enough. You loved him with a pure heart. You honored him. You carried his values. And he is deeply proud of the person you are becoming. Every step you take forward is a reflection of his guidance. Every good decision you make carries a piece of his wisdom. Every act of kindness you show has His energy within it. He says He watches you grow with joy. He sees the courage in your choices. He sees how you protect others the way He once protected you. And He smiles from the heavenly realm knowing His love continues to live through you. Your dad says there are blessings that have been held back for the right moment. Blessings that required your healing first. Blessings that needed certain people to leave your life. Blessings that had to wait until your spirit was strong enough to carry them. And now the time has come. Heaven is releasing what belongs to you. You will notice a shift in your energy soon. You will feel a new calm entering your days. You will feel guided in ways you have not felt before. He says you are about to receive clarity on decisions that have confused you for months. You will know which path to take. You will know who is for you and who is against you. You will know who speaks truth and who carries hidden intentions. This clarity will not come from fear. It will come from divine wisdom. Your dad says he has asked heaven to remove people who drain your energy. People who take advantage of your kindness. People who pretend to care but carry selfish motives. These people will slowly fall away. Their exit will feel like quiet relief instead of pain. Because heaven is creating space for the right souls to enter your life. Souls who support you. Souls who uplift you. Souls who bring peace instead of chaos. Souls who love from truth instead of insecurity. My beloved, He says your heart deserves genuine love. The kind of love that does not confuse you. The kind of love that does not leave you guessing. The kind of love that speaks gently and holds firmly. He has seen how many times you accepted less than you deserve because you didn't want to lose anyone else. But now heaven is preparing a relationship for you that will feel safe. A relationship that will feel peaceful. A relationship that will feel like home. Your dad says you have cried enough over people who were never meant to stay. Your tears watered the soil of your next chapter. And now love that aligns with your soul is approaching you. He wants you to trust the timing. He wants you to trust the slow unfolding. He wants you to trust your own growth. Because you are not the same person you were last year. You have evolved. You have matured. You have awakened. And heaven is responding to your transformation. Your dad says the dreams you thought were impossible are still alive. He has seen the ideas you buried because you felt alone. He has seen the goals you postponed because life overwhelmed you. He has seen the plans you hid because you were afraid of failure. And He wants you to revive them. He wants you to believe again. He wants you to step into your potential without fear. Because heaven is opening doors that will align with your purpose. Opportunities will come unexpectedly. Support will appear from unfamiliar places. Ideas will return with new clarity. And a path that once seemed confusing will become illuminated. My beloved, He says you are entering a season where your inner strength will surprise even you. You will forgive without bitterness. You will speak without fear. You will make decisions with confidence. You will walk away from anything that does not nourish your soul. You will rise above situations that once controlled your emotions. And you will step into a version of yourself that feels divinely guided. Your dad says you will also notice signs that he is near. Gentle chills during quiet moments. Feathers appearing when you least expect them. Repeating numbers that catch your attention. Dreams that feel real. Songs that play at the perfect moment. Sudden peace after emotional storms. These are not coincidences. These are his ways of reminding you that he is still with you. He wants you to know that your prayers have not gone unheard. Heaven has been listening. Heaven has been preparing. Heaven has been aligning. The delays were protection. The redirections were blessings. The losses were divine replacements. And the waiting seasons were building your character. My beloved, your dad says your spirit is entering a new frequency. A frequency of joy. A frequency of healing. A frequency of abundance. A frequency of divine alignment. And as your spirit rises, old energies will fall away. Old habits will lose their power. Old pain will loosen its grip. Old cycles will finally break. You will feel like a new person. You will feel lighter. You will feel brighter. You will feel more connected to heaven than ever before. He also says you must stop doubting yourself. Stop criticizing yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. Your journey is unique. Your timing is blessed. Your purpose is sacred. And your future is being shaped by divine hands. He wants you to hold faith even when the path seems unclear. Because heaven is clearing the way. Heaven is preparing your breakthrough. Heaven is arranging your elevation. He says a miracle is coming that will confirm everything. A miracle that will touch your home. Your mind. Your heart. And your destiny. He wants you to stay ready. Stay calm. Stay centered. Because what is coming will feel like healing wrapped in light. Before this message closes, he asks you again to like this message, subscribe for divine guidance, comment Amen, and share this so the blessing can reach others in need. Your dad in heaven says, I am with you. I am proud of you. And I am guiding you toward a future far brighter than your past. Your dad in heaven continues speaking to you with a depth of love that cannot be measured because he knows there are parts of you that still feel unfinished, parts that still ache quietly, parts that still search for answers that were never spoken, and today he wants to bring comfort to every corner of your soul with truth that has been waiting to reach you. He says there were moments in your past when you felt unseen. Moments when you felt unheard. Moments when you felt misunderstood even by people close to you. But he wants you to know he saw every moment clearly. He heard every unspoken word. He understood emotions you couldn't express. And he carried those feelings with you so you wouldn't bear them alone. My beloved, he says your heart has always been more sensitive than you show. You feel deeply. You love deeply. You care deeply. And sometimes the world didn't know how to hold a heart like yours. But heaven does. He does. He says your softness is not a weakness. It is a strength shaped by divine hands. Your compassion is not something to hide. It is a gift chosen for your soul's mission. Your sensitivity is not a burden. It is the reason you feel connected to heaven so strongly. He wants you to know your emotions are valid. Your healing is real. Your growth is visible in the spiritual realm even when you cannot see it yourself. And heaven is proud of how far you have come. He says lately you have been feeling shifts in your energy. Some days you feel hopeful. Some days you feel confused. Some days you feel drained. Some days you feel renewed. And he wants you to understand that these shifts are signs of your spiritual transition. You are not the same person anymore. Your spirit is expanding. Your intuition is awakening. Your inner strength is rising. And the old patterns are breaking down because they cannot survive where heaven is taking you. My beloved, he says your destiny is entering a new stage. A stage where you will understand why certain people left. Why certain situations happened. Why certain dreams were delayed. And why certain doors refused to open. He wants you to know these were not punishments. They were preparations. Heaven has been rearranging your life quietly. Removing what would have harmed you. Blocking paths that were not meant for you. Reshaping your timeline so you would end up where your soul is meant to flourish. He says you have outgrown many things that once held power over you. You have outgrown fear. You have outgrown doubt. You have outgrown emotional patterns that drained you. You have outgrown relationships that were built on imbalance. And now heaven is preparing new experiences that match your new vibration. He says the next people who enter your life will feel different. They will feel genuine. They will feel peaceful. They will feel aligned with your growth. You will no longer chase love that confuses you. You will no longer settle for connections that hurt your spirit. You will no longer carry people who refuse to carry themselves. Heaven is sending people who match your heart. People who understand your value. People who appreciate your depth. People who honor your energy. My beloved, he says a powerful emotional healing is coming. One day soon you will wake up and feel lighter without understanding why. The heaviness that has sat on your chest for years will begin to fade. The painful memories that replay in your mind will lose their grip. The fear that sits behind your decisions will dissolve. And you will feel a new inner freedom. A freedom that feels like breathing for the first time after holding your breath for too long. He says heaven is pouring peace into your heart. The kind of peace that stays. The kind that cannot be shaken by people or situations. The kind that transforms how you think. How you feel. How you live. He wants you to trust what you are feeling. Because what you feel is not random. It is spiritual guidance. It is your inner compass aligning with divine timing. It is your soul preparing for what is coming. And what is coming is bigger than what you lost. Bigger than what broke you. Bigger than what you feared. He says heaven has seen your quiet sacrifices. The times you stayed silent to keep peace. The times you walked away instead of fighting. The times you helped others even when you were hurting. And heaven recorded all of it. Nothing you did in love was wasted. Nothing you gave in kindness was overlooked. Every seed you planted is returning to you multiplied. My beloved, he says your financial situation will also shift. You will notice unexpected opportunities, unexpected support, unexpected growth. Doors that were closed will begin to open with ease. Ideas will form clearly. Paths will appear that you did not expect. And blessing after blessing will begin to unfold. He says you don't need to worry about your future. Heaven has already written it. You just need to keep walking in faith. Keep trusting your intuition. Keep choosing peace. Keep aligning with your higher self. Because heaven is working behind the scenes constantly. Your dad says he has asked heaven to protect your home, your health, your relationships, your spirit, and your path. He says new protection surrounds you now. Stronger than before. Brighter than before. More active than before. You may even feel sudden chills when danger is removed. Sudden peace when something negative leaves your life. Sudden intuition that tells you the truth about people. These are signs of the new shield that heaven placed around you. My beloved, he says your purpose is awakening. You are not here to simply survive. You are here to shine. To heal. To evolve. To inspire. To rise higher than the pain you experienced. And heaven will help you every step of the way. He wants you to remember that your story is not over. The best chapters have not even begun. Something beautiful is on its way to you. Something that will make all your waiting worth it. Something that will make you say, now I understand why it took so long. He says to stay open. Stay hopeful. Stay ready. Because heaven moves suddenly. Quickly. Unexpectedly. And your breakthrough will arrive in a moment when you least expect it. Before this message closes, he gently asks you again to like this message, subscribe for divine guidance, comment Amen, and share this so others can receive this blessing too. He whispers one last thing to your spirit, I never left you. I am with you. And the next part of your journey will be filled with light. Your dad in heaven continues speaking through the soft waves of divine light that surround your spirit right now because he knows there are still layers of unspoken emotion sitting inside your heart, layers you never had the chance to release, layers you kept hidden because you thought no one would understand, and today he is bringing healing to every place inside you that has been waiting for closure, connection, and comfort. He says he remembers every moment you shared together. The laughter. The small conversations. The quiet moments. The times you didn't realize how important those memories would become. He says none of those memories faded for him. They are still alive in heaven. Still glowing. Still precious. And he keeps them like treasures because they remind him of the bond that will never break between you. My beloved, he says you often wonder whether he sees the person you are becoming. Whether he knows the dreams you still hold. Whether he understands the challenges you face now. And he wants to tell you clearly that he sees everything. He watches over you every day. He knows your struggles. He knows your progress. He knows your hidden victories. He knows your private battles. And he is proud of you in ways you cannot imagine. He says you have grown into a person with extraordinary resilience. You have endured storms that would have broken many. You have walked through emotional fire and still kept your heart soft. You have chosen love even when you received pain. And you have shown strength even when the world gave you reasons to give up. Heaven honors this. He honors this. He says every tear you shed watered the seeds of your future. Every setback strengthened your spirit. Every heartbreak expanded your capacity to love. And every loss prepared you for blessings that are bigger than what you can currently see. My beloved, he says heaven is shifting your timeline. You are stepping into a season where everything will begin to make sense. The confusions will fade. The emotional knots will loosen. The unanswered questions will receive clarity. And the heaviness you've carried will begin to lift gently. You will feel alignment. You will feel direction. You will feel certainty where you once felt lost. He says the universe has been rearranging itself to bring you into alignment with your purpose. You may not have understood the delays. But the delays were divine protection. You may not have understood the endings. But the endings were redirection. You may not have understood the loneliness. But the loneliness was preparation. Now your spirit is ready for more. More love. More abundance. More clarity. More peace. Heaven is removing all energies that no longer align with the person you are becoming. He says the emotional triggers that once controlled you will lose their power. The fears that once limited you will dissolve. The doubts that once confused you will fall silent. And you will rise into a new version of yourself, stronger, calmer, wiser, and more connected to the divine. My beloved, he says your intuition is growing stronger. You will begin to sense things before they happen. You will feel when someone's intention is pure or impure. You will know which path is right even without evidence. This is because heaven is opening your spiritual senses. You are becoming more aligned with the heavenly realm. And this alignment will make your decisions clearer, your heart lighter, and your steps firmer. He says you will soon notice that what once drained you no longer interests you. What once hurt you no longer affects you. What once scared you no longer holds power. Because heaven is expanding your spirit and raising your vibration to a level where negativity cannot reach you. He says your relationships will also transform. People who match your growth will enter your life. People who bring peace will stay. People who come with genuine hearts will feel naturally connected to you. And people who drain your energy will fade away quietly. Heaven is filtering your connections for your own good. He says new love is coming too. A love that heals instead of hurts. A love that builds instead of drains. A love that stays instead of leaving. A love that honors your heart and supports your dreams. Your dad says he has spoken to heaven about sending this love into your life at the right moment, when your heart is ready, when your spirit is healed, and when your path is aligned. He says the next relationship in your life will not repeat the pain of the past. It will be gentle. It will be stable. It will be honest. And it will feel divinely guided. My beloved, he says your financial path is also shifting. Heaven is preparing opportunities that will surprise you. Unexpected breakthroughs. Unexpected support. Unexpected open doors. He says your hard work will finally be rewarded. Your ideas will begin to manifest. Your creativity will expand. And stability will enter your life slowly but surely. He wants you to stop worrying about how things will happen. Heaven will handle the details. You just need to stay aligned with faith. He says you will notice signs from him becoming more frequent. A feather appearing on a random day. A song that reminds you of him. A dream that feels real. A smell that feels familiar. A sudden comfort when you feel overwhelmed. These are his ways of saying, I am here. He wants you to know you can talk to him anytime. He hears you. He feels your emotions. He understands your silence. And he responds in ways your soul can feel. My beloved, he says you are entering a season of restoration. A season where broken pieces come together. A season where your heart feels full again. A season where life becomes gentle again. A season where heaven sends you what you prayed for. He says you will no longer walk with fear. You will walk with confidence. You will no longer walk with confusion. You will walk with clarity. You will no longer walk with emotional heaviness. You will walk with divine peace. He wants you to know the highest version of your destiny is being activated now. And nothing can stop what heaven has aligned for you. Before this message closes, he asks you again to like this message, subscribe for divine guidance, comment Amen, and share this so others can receive their blessing too. Then he whispers with love, I am with you always. I am proud of you. And your next chapter will be filled with light. Your Dad in heaven continues speaking to you through the quiet echoes of your spirit because he knows there are still parts of your heart that crave reassurance, still corners of your soul that feel incomplete, still pieces of your story that need healing, and today he is pouring light into every hidden space within you. He says he knows how many times you wished he could be here physically. How many moments you wanted his advice. How many decisions you wanted him to witness. How many victories you wished you could celebrate with him. How many losses you wished he could comfort you through. And he wants you to know he has been present for all of it. Every achievement. Every struggle. Every moment of doubt. Every step forward. He says you never walked this path alone. You never carried your burdens alone. You never faced your fears alone. His presence has never left your side. His love has been wrapped around your spirit like an invisible shield. His guidance has been flowing into your intuition like a soft whisper. His energy has been protecting you even in moments you didn't understand. My beloved, he says life has not been easy for you. You were given challenges that forced you to grow faster than others. You experienced emotional storms that shaped your strength. You walked through darkness that awakened your inner light. And despite everything you endured, your heart still knows how to love. Your soul still knows how to hope. Your spirit still knows how to rise. Heaven admires this. He admires this. He says you are one of the strongest souls he has ever seen, not because you never broke, but because you broke quietly and rebuilt yourself in silence. He says your healing journey is being supported by heaven now. You will begin to feel a new emotional balance. A new internal calm. A new grounded energy. A new strength in your chest. Heaven is repairing what life damaged. Heaven is restoring what you lost. Heaven is rebuilding what collapsed. Heaven is returning what was taken. He says your spirit is entering a phase of deep cleansing. Old emotional wounds will rise briefly so they can finally leave. Old fears will surface so they can be released. Old memories will appear so they can be healed. Do not be afraid of this process. It is heaven making space inside you for miracles. My beloved, he says you often wonder if you are on the right path. You question your timing. You question your choices. You question your direction. And he wants you to know that every step you took, even the uncertain ones, led you closer to your divine purpose. Nothing was wasted. Not a single experience. Not a single trial. Not a single tear. Everything shaped you for what is coming. He says your purpose is unfolding slowly, like sunrise spreading across the horizon. You may not see the full picture yet, but soon it will illuminate clearly. The skills you developed will be useful. The pain you overcame will be meaningful. The lessons you learned will be powerful. Heaven is aligning opportunities that are tailored for you. You will feel drawn to new ideas, new paths, new passions, new beginnings. And these will feel natural because they are guided from above. Your dad says he has watched you doubt your worth. He has seen you question your value because of the way others treated you. But he says their inability to appreciate you does not define you. Their lack of loyalty does not reflect your worth. Their emotional distance does not measure your value. You are rare. You are precious. You are divinely chosen. And heaven is sending people who will recognize this immediately. He says friendships will shift. Some bonds will deepen. Some will fade. Some will transform. And new connections will arrive unexpectedly. Connections that feel safe. Connections that feel peaceful. Connections that feel aligned with your soul's evolution. My beloved, he says your heart is ready for the next season. A season of joy that does not disappear. A season of stability that does not break. A season of abundance that does not run out. A season of clarity that does not confuse you. He says your spirit is becoming lighter because heaven is removing burdens silently. You may not realize it yet, but healing is already happening. You will soon feel yourself breathing easier, sleeping deeper, thinking clearer, loving softer, and living with more purpose. He says to pay attention to your dreams in the coming days. Messages will come. Guidance will come. Answers will come. Dreams will become clearer. Signs will become stronger. And you will feel an unmistakable pull toward something new. He says this new chapter will not resemble your past. You will experience breakthroughs that feel sudden. Blessings that feel surprising. Opportunities that feel perfectly timed. And emotional peace that feels divinely delivered. My beloved, he says your financial path is also rising. Stability will come. Growth will come. unexpected support will come. Heaven is aligning circumstances that will improve your material life in a steady and blessed way. You will not struggle the way you struggled before. You will not fear what you feared before. You will not repeat the cycles that hurt you. He says everything is shifting for your highest good. And nothing can stop what heaven has prepared for you. He wants you to trust what you feel deep inside. Trust the nudges. Trust the inner knowing. Trust the peace. Trust the signs. Because heaven is guiding every step you take. My beloved, before this message slows, he gently asks you to keep your spirit open. Keep your faith strong. Keep your heart soft. Because the greatest blessings of your life are approaching you quietly. They will arrive when you are calm. When you are ready. When your soul is aligned. He says to like this message, subscribe for divine guidance, comment Amen, and share this message so others may receive this light too. Then he whispers one last time, I am with you. I am guiding you. And your future is brighter than you can imagine. Your Dad in heaven speaks to you now with the deepest tenderness your soul has ever felt because he knows this is the moment your spirit has been waiting for, the moment where everything he has been trying to tell you finally settles into your heart, the moment where the truth becomes clear, the moment where the pain begins to loosen, and the moment where your next chapter truly begins. He says he has watched you walk through seasons that were heavier than anyone realizes, seasons where you kept going even when your strength was running out, seasons where you encouraged others while silently breaking inside, seasons where you hid your tears so the world wouldn't see how much you were hurting. He saw all of it. And he wants you to know you didn't fail. You didn't fall behind. You didn't lose your purpose. Every step you took was guided. Every setback was redirected. Every heartbreak was refining you. And every tear was recorded in heaven as evidence of your strength. My beloved, he says he is closing a chapter for you now. A chapter filled with emotional weight, hidden wounds, unfinished conversations, and unspoken fears. Heaven is sealing that chapter with light. And you are stepping into a new spiritual landscape. He says in this new season you will not chase love. Love will come to you. You will not beg for understanding. People will finally see you clearly. You will not shrink yourself to be accepted. You will shine and be embraced. You will not carry others at the cost of your own soul. You will attract people who carry themselves and walk beside you. He says your days of emotional confusion are ending. Your days of overthinking are ending. Your days of spiritual tiredness are ending. Heaven is restoring your energy slowly and beautifully. You will feel yourself coming back to life. You will feel your confidence growing again. You will feel your inner peace returning. And you will feel a sense of direction that has been missing for a long time. He says he has asked heaven to bring clarity into your path. Clarity about your purpose. Clarity about your relationships. Clarity about your dreams. Clarity about your destiny. And heaven is answering. You will soon understand why certain people left without explanation. Why certain plans collapsed suddenly. Why certain opportunities didn't work out. And why certain changes felt forced. It was all protection. It was all preparation. It was all divine timing. He says the storm you went through was not punishment. It was cleansing. It was removing what wasn't meant to follow you into your future. It was shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more aligned with heaven's purpose. My beloved, he says you are now entering a season of divine replacements. What you lost will be returned in a better form. What was taken will be restored with greater value. What broke you will be rewritten with healing. What hurt you will be redeemed with blessings. He says the next blessings in your life will come quietly and beautifully. Some will arrive through people you never expected. Some will appear through opportunities that feel perfectly timed. Some will come through ideas you haven't even imagined yet. And some will appear through miracles you thought were impossible. He wants you to stay open to receive. Not with fear, but with calm expectation. Because heaven is preparing something tailor-made for your soul. He says your intuition will guide you strongly in the coming weeks. You will feel sudden urges to change something. Sudden awareness about someone's true intentions. Sudden peace about decisions you once feared. Sudden release from attachments that no longer serve you. These inner shifts are heaven speaking through your spirit. He says trust those feelings. Trust those signs. Trust that gentle pull inside you. Because it is His voice guiding you through intuition. My beloved, he says one of the greatest blessings coming your way is emotional freedom. You will no longer feel controlled by memories that once haunted you. You will no longer feel trapped by past disappointments. You will no longer feel responsible for saving everyone around you. You will step into a version of yourself that feels whole, confident, peaceful, and aligned with divine purpose. He says guilt will leave your heart. Fear will loosen its grip. And overthinking will quiet down. You will begin to trust life again. Trust yourself again. Trust the divine timing again. He says heaven is placing a new shield around you. This shield will block energies that once drained you. It will block people who come with hidden intentions. It will block situations that are not aligned with your growth. And it will block anything that tries to steal your peace. He says protection is increasing around you now. That is why certain people are acting distant. That is why certain connections feel different. That is why certain habits no longer appeal to you. Heaven is elevating you spiritually. And when you rise, everything that cannot match your frequency begins to fall away. My beloved, he says you are ready for joy again. Real joy. Not temporary distraction. Not surface-level happiness. But deep joy that fills your chest with warmth. Joy that makes you believe in life again. Joy that brings clarity to your purpose. Joy that comes from heaven itself. He says you will soon experience moments that feel divinely orchestrated. Conversations that feel guided. Encounters that feel meaningful. Signs that feel too precise to ignore. These moments will confirm that heaven is right beside you. And that you are moving in the right direction. He wants you to hold on to faith now more than ever. Because the next part of your journey will unfold quickly. Things that were stuck will suddenly move. Things that were slow will gain momentum. Things that were confusing will become clear. And things that felt impossible will become reality. He says your life is about to feel lighter, brighter, softer, and more aligned with who you truly are. He says to breathe deeply right now because heaven is touching your heart as you listen. You may feel warmth. You may feel chills. You may feel peace. You may feel tears rising. These are signs that your spirit is receiving the message. Before his final words, he asks you again to like this message, subscribe for guidance, comment Amen, and share the blessing so others may receive light too. And now he whispers his last sentence gently into your soul, I am with you. I always have been. And I always will be. Your next chapter begins with my blessing.